Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Trans Croner coming at you with a couple of figures that I posted the other day that I was going to review for you, give you my opinion, and hopefully you can decide for yourself whether or not these are a couple of figures that you want to pick up for yourself or if you want to pass on them. That's kind of up to you. Big shout out, real quick, to the Clipper King. I want to thank you very much, Rick, for sharing my page. I've got a new page out on Facebook. It's called Figure Exchange Center, and basically I set that page up for mostly guys that want to share their figures with everyone, kind of discuss new topics, new figures that are coming out, what you like, what you don't like, and also for people who want to share figures that they would like to either trade or sell. That page is for everyone who wants to be a part of that, and you're welcome to like it on Facebook. It's Figure Exchange Center, and that's my page. And guys, these two figures here, I want to say I bought one of them mostly because I liked it. I liked the figure a lot. I like the design of it. I like the sculpting and the paintwork on it, and that is the main reason I bought Deathstroke. I only bought the Batman because it was these two figures are the last two figures of this line, supposedly, from what I'm hearing, that are going to come out from the DC Comics Batman Unlimited line. So I picked up these figures because my work has them, and I had a couple sets, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to pick them up. There's a few reviews out there already, and I kind of want to pick them up, see what I think of them, and let you guys know. First off, we should know, obviously, this is Deathstroke and this is Batman. These are from the Batman Arkham Asylum Origins line. These are from the video game, and I'm not really a big video game fan. I'll play me some Call of Duty and I'll play me some Battlefield. And that's about the extreme of my video game pleasures. I don't get into the Batman stuff, the video games, and all that stuff. I mean, I have better things to do. I have a full-time job and a 6-year-old girl to raise, and worrying about all that kind of keeps me from acting like a 2-year-old and playing video games. So, no offense. If you play video games, more power to you. But I prefer a job and something that pays my bills. But anyway, this is Deathstroke, guys, and you know what? I've kind of got a crappy battery life on my phone right now, so I'm gonna let it charge for just a minute and kind of talk about these figures. And I'll be picking my phone up. I'll be able to unplug it here in just a few moments. But I kind of picked a bad time to pick my phone up and start a review. So, guy on the left side here is Deathstroke. I don't know. Apparently there was a previous review of a release of a Deathstroke figure that was a little bit more retro looking. He was not as detailed, didn't have the full sculpt and everything of his suit and what he was all about. You know, this one I think represents the other one. It kind of puts that one to shame, in my opinion. Guys, if you are familiar with my views at all, there are no secrets that I drink Captain Morgan, and I will continue to do that. And I am on a Captain Morgan binge right now. So if you see me take a sip of something or hear me take a sip of something, that is Captain Morgan and Pepsi. And I will also be partaking of the old Marlboro cigarette. And that is not an endorsement for Marlboro. I wish I had never started smoking, but in this case I will actually be smoking a cigarette and sharing my thoughts with you and drinking. So without further ado, let's kind of get into it. I was talking just a second ago, and sometimes I get off track, but this is the Batman figure I got. You know, and I've seen a couple of reviews on these figures, you know what, and to be honest with you, the two reviews that I watched on these figures, besides Sean Long's, they're just whining. Everybody's whining about these figures. I don't understand. I'm like, can we stop whining about figures? Let's just stop whining. You know why? Because we're all grown adults and we're out here buying toys. So let's stop whining about these figures. Okay, you know, they're not perfect. They're made of plastic. Okay, and we're buying them for our own personal enjoyment. I buy personal figures because I like to be in a place where I remember figures from whenever I was a kid, or they make me feel good, you know, to look at them and be in kind of like a superhero kind of realm, you know, for just a few minutes, you know, and then I go about my life. But, you know, let's just stop whining. I mean, are you going to personally take a machine and are you going to sculpt out these figures and are you going to produce the amount of work that goes into making an action figure and top Mattel? Stop your fucking whining. Stop being a fucking baby. It is an action figure. And when you start understanding that and start noticing that, I think we'll all just be a little bit better off, because we won't waste our time watching your videos and listening to you complain about a figure. An action figure. Grow up. Okay? We're all adults. Thank you anyways. There's my little rant. We'll light a cigarette here. You know what? And I smoke and I don't care. You know why? Because I'm not selling my figures. Most of these figures that I smoke around, I don't sell them. They stay and they get put on a table, and that's it. And that's my business. You don't like it, well, go buy your own figures. You want to take the time, go buy it on eBay. I don't care. I'm not selling you my figures. Forget it. Forget it. So I'm picking my phone up here. Guys, here's the packaging. I think we've all seen that. Batman Unlimited packaging. You got this artwork on the front. You know what, and this is something I'm going to say here in just a moment about these two figures here, but I'll save that. You got the back of nice artwork here. You want to read that crap, go right ahead. I think we all kind of get the gist of it. Most of us aren't buying a Deathstroke figure because he was so awesome in the video game. At least I'm not, so I don't read that crap. Deathstroke figure. What can I say about Deathstroke figure? Well, I bought it because I thought it was awesome. I thought it was sick. I don't care about how skinny his legs is. I'm not gonna, or his legs are. I'm not going to sit here and bitch and moan and groan about how skinny his legs are compared to the top of his body. You know what? I don't care, because he's plastic. And I bought him and I paid $15 for it, and I wasn't expecting a freaking outstanding, amazing piece of whatever. So he comes with the staff, which I have stuck underneath the sheath for his sword. He does come with the sword, the samurai sword at the top there, which you can pull out. Apparently, people complained about it not fitting in his hand very well, so I don't even mess with it. I do listen to a little bit of complaining, so you know, so I kind of saved myself a little bit of time there. It comes with an awesome machine gun. Yes, it does have the China stamps on the weapons, which I'm not a big fan of, and the pistol plugged in right there on his right thigh. Amazing paintwork on these guys. The articulation is okay. The top of the biceps do not raise up nearly as well as I'd like them to, but the joint in the elbow works fairly well. The rotating wrist works fairly well. Waist articulation, he does twist side to side. His head does look up and down, left to right. No tilt whatsoever. The knees bend well. You've got some shin twist and some articulation down at the ankles, and that's pretty much about it. Batman, he's okay, guys. He's okay. And one thing I did not even notice was that they put a fucking left hand in his right hand socket. You know what? And I'm not going to complain, because you know what? I'm a grown man. You know what? If I'm going to waste my money on this kind of stuff, well, I'm just going to get what I get. You know, unless I'm paying $300 or $400 for a figure, and it's just, and I expect perfection. You know what? Then that's when I'll complain. But this guy is what it is. So if you're whining and bitching and groaning and complaining about a figure that you paid $15 for and you want it to be a freaking Hot Toys figure, well, it's not going to happen. So get over it. If you want to freaking save your money and get a figure that's awesome, go right ahead. This guy is awesome. He's got some double jointed knees, which apparently is not very common on these figures. Yes, he's fat looking. He's fat. It's from a video game. Do you not play video games? Yes, we've all played video games, but they're CGI characters, man. They're modeled after the character on the video game, and most of those figures and those characters are exaggerated to look tough and to look awesome. So yes, he's going to look a little chubby. He's going to look a little bit off. I mean, is this my favorite Batman suit or Batman character or Batman whatever. No, it's not. That's not my favorite at all. But you know what? I bought it because I think it's awesome. And you're a pussy for bitching about it. So, awesome. I like his cape. I like him standing up the way that he does. One thing I have found out about these two figures is that they do not stand very well on their own. And that kind of pisses me off because I have a table that I stand all my figures on, and I'm trying to get a couple of different 6-inch figures to kind of have a little bit of variety, and these assholes will not stand up. So thank you, Mattel. That's my extent of bitching about them. Other than that, they're awesome action figures. I do suggest that you pick them up. If only if you're going to flip them on eBay or flip them, turn around, sell them, whatever, because they're bringing about $70 a pair with the shipping on eBay, and you know we're just doubling your money. Then I mean, there's no reason why you shouldn't pick them up, other than to post a video and complain about them. So awesome figures in my opinion. I think they're freaking sweet. I will keep them. They're not going anywhere. Guys, I'm looking forward to my NECA quarter scale Keaton figure, Batman. I mean, wow. You guys can complain about it all you want to. I'm on a complaint rant right now. Stop complaining about your stuff. If you're going to shell the money out and you're not going to watch, fair reviews and at least try to get an idea for yourself of whether you want to buy it and you want to keep it, then just stop complaining about them. Just buy the stuff. So, two figures here you should pick up: Batman Unlimited, Deathstroke, and Batman.